First strike. The Helios array picked up the signal at 3:42 Earth Standard Time. Deep in the Kuiper Belt, humanity's most advanced detection system had been quietly monitoring the cosmos for 30 years. Commander Sarah Chen stood before the quantum display, her dark eyes fixed on the incoming data stream. The approaching vessels weren't trying to hide. They didn't think they needed to. Multiple signatures, Commander, Lieutenant Park reported from his station. Energy readings consistent with Drachnid warships. They matched the patterns we've observed in the Centauri sector. Sarah allowed herself a small smile. For decades, humanity had maintained the facade of a developing civilization, barely able to reach Mars. In reality, their quantum telescopes had watched countless worlds fall to species like the Drachnids, aggressive expansionists who preyed on younger civilizations. Earth had learned from each invasion, studying tactics, technology, and weaknesses. Status of Operation Sleeping Giant, she asked, using her neural link to access the encrypted tactical display. All systems green, Park responded. Defense grid is powered down but ready. Lunar batteries are charged. Mars Command reports all subsurface facilities are secure. The Drachnid fleet would arrive in 12 hours, expecting to find a helpless planet ripe for conquest. Instead, they would spring a trap decades in the making. Humanity had scattered breadcrumbs across the galaxy, stories of their primitive nature, carefully leaked transmissions suggesting minimal military capability, and a seemingly vulnerable solar system. Send word to all commands, Sarah ordered. Execute Protocol Lazarus. Let's show our visitors why humanity has survived every extinction event thrown at us. Across the solar system, hidden installations hummed to life. Quantum shields flickered into existence around major cities, while stealth platforms emerged from gas giant atmospheres. On Mars, massive hangar doors opened in supposedly barren craters, revealing squadrons of fighters built with technology reverse-engineered from a dozen alien civilizations. Signal from the Drachnid fleet, Park announced. Standard conquest declaration. They're offering terms of surrender. Sarah activated the global command channel. All units maintain emissions control. Let them think we're scrambling in panic. When they cross the lunar orbit, they'll learn humanity's first rule of survival. Appear weak when you are strong. The trap was set. Humanity's long wait was over. The galaxy was about to learn why Earth's children had spent generations preparing in silence. Hidden arsenal. The Drachnid fleet emerged from hyperspace in perfect attack formation, their crystalline ships refracting sunlight like shattered diamonds. Admiral Kraz Tull stood on his command deck, mandibles clicking in anticipation. The scans showed exactly what their intelligence had promised: a primitive civilization with basic orbital defenses and a handful of crude military satellites. Commence standard intimidation protocol, Kraz Tull ordered. Let them see our full fleet. Fear weakens resistance. Deep beneath Europa's icy surface, Dr. Maya Patil monitored the alien fleet through quantum sensors that shouldn't exist for centuries by their estimates. She commanded humanity's most classified research facility, where scientists had spent decades reverse engineering technology from observed alien battles. They're deploying exactly as predicted, she reported through her neural link. Multiple attack vectors, standard Drachnid conquest pattern, just like they used on Proxima b. The aliens had no idea that humanity had witnessed their conquest of that world 15 years ago. While Earth publicly mourned the loss of their primitive long-range telescope in a tragic accident, their quantum observation network had recorded everything. Every tactic, every weakness, every flaw in Drachnid strategy had been analyzed and countered. Begin power-up sequence for the Jupiter array, Maya ordered. Maintain quantum masking until they're fully committed. Around Jupiter's largest moons, seemingly natural formations began to shift. What appeared to be mineral deposits on Ganymede's surface were actually advanced weapon platforms, their technology derived from a dozen different alien civilizations. Humanity hadn't just studied their enemies, they had improved upon their designs. In lunar orbit, Commander Chen watched the Drachnid fleet split into predetermined attack groups. They're following the same playbook, she noted. Tactical, highlight predicted target zones. Her neural display lit up with probable strike points, calculated from years of observing Drachnid warfare. They always attack the same way, never expecting significant resistance from primitive species. That arrogance was about to cost them dearly. All defense grid stations, final status check, she broadcasted. The responses came back instantly through quantum channels the Drachnids couldn't detect. Titan base, ready. Mars Command, ready. Europa Station, ready. Mercury Solar Array, ready. Humanity's real defense network had never appeared on any scan. While the aliens focused on obvious targets like military bases and population centers, they ignored the true weapons hidden in plain sight. Every asteroid mining operation was a missile platform. Each failed space station held quantum weaponry. The solar system itself had been transformed into an interlocking defense grid. They're launching fighter screens, Lieutenant Park reported, matching known Drachnid assault patterns. Sarah allowed herself a grim smile. Let them deploy fully. Humanity has waited centuries for this moment. We can wait a few more minutes. The Drachnid ships moved with practiced precision, spreading out to envelope Earth in a standard containment pattern. Their scans showed panicked radio traffic, emergency military launches, exactly what they expected from a species about to be conquered. None of them noticed the quantum fields activating around their fleet. None of them realized that each positioning maneuver took them deeper into humanity's killing ground. They were about to learn why Homo sapiens had survived every extinction event their planet had thrown at them. Final command code received, Park announced. Operation Sleeping Giant is fully armed and ready. Sarah opened a channel to all Earth forces. Remember your training. Remember what we saw happen to other worlds. Today, humanity stops hiding. Today, we show the galaxy why you should never mistake patience for weakness. The deception. Admiral Kraz, Thull's first indication that something was wrong came when his fleet's quantum scanners detected an energy surge from Mercury. According to their intelligence, humans hadn't even established a permanent presence on the solar system's innermost planet. Yet there it was, a power signature that shouldn't exist. Impossible. He chittered, mandibles clicking rapidly. Their technology level. Multiple new contacts. His sensor officer screamed. Energy signatures appearing throughout the system. On her command deck, Sarah Chen watched the Drachnid fleet's formation waver as humanity's true defenses revealed themselves. The Mercury installation wasn't just a weapon. It was a quantum field generator, specifically designed to disrupt the Drachnid's favored shield frequencies. They had watched the aliens use those same shields to devastate countless civilizations. Now those shields would be useless. Europa Station reports quantum lock established, Lieutenant Park announced. The Drachnid fleet cannot enter hyperspace. Decades ago, humanity had made a choice. After their quantum telescopes revealed the true nature of galactic civilization, Earth's leaders realized they faced two options: develop openly and become another conquest target, or hide their true capabilities while preparing for the inevitable conflict. They chose deception. Send the message, Sarah ordered. Let's show them what they're really dealing with. Throughout the solar system, humanity's hidden strength emerged. The asteroid belt came alive as mining ships revealed their true nature. Advanced warships built with technology reverse-engineered from a dozen alien races. Mars's surface rippled as massive hangar doors opened in supposedly natural craters. From Jupiter's clouds, stealth platforms emerged like leviathans rising from the depths. In his secure bunker beneath the Valles Marineris, General Marcus Wong watched the tactical display with satisfaction. Every Drachnid move had been predicted, every response planned. While Earth maintained its facade of primitive technology, humanity's real military strength had grown in secret. All Mars defense batteries showing green, his AI assistant reported. Quantum targeting solutions locked. The Drachnid fleet began emergency maneuvers, trying to regroup in the face of unexpected resistance. Their tight formation, perfect for intimidating primitive species, now made them vulnerable to the weapons humanity had spent decades perfecting. Signal from the Drachnid flagship. Maya reported from Europa Station. They're demanding to know how we acquired this technology. Sarah opened a channel to the alien commander. Admiral Krasfull, humanity has watched your kind prey on developing civilizations for 30 years. We saw what happened to Proxima B, to Tau Ceti, to every world that trusted in the good intentions of advanced species. She paused, letting the implications sink in. While you thought we were barely reaching Mars, our quantum telescopes recorded every invasion, every tactic, every weakness in your technology. We didn't just study your weapons, we improved them. The Drachnid admiral's response came quickly, his translator struggling to convey his mix of rage and disbelief. Impossible. Your species was certified as pre-spacefaring by the Galactic Council. Yes, Sarah replied, allowing herself a cold smile. We made sure of that. Humanity's greatest weapon has always been our enemy's underestimation. Today, you learn why. Counter-strike. The Drachnid fleet's attempted retreat was cut short by quantum fields that locked them in normal space. Admiral Krasfull watched in growing horror as his ship's energy readings dropped to critical levels. Somehow, the humans had developed technology that directly countered every advantage his species had relied upon for centuries. All weapons, open fire, he ordered, mandibles clicking frantically. Show these primitives the power of the Drachnid Empire. But when his fleet launched their attack, they discovered another surprise. The energy beams that had devastated countless civilizations dispersed harmlessly against Earth's quantum shields. Shields modulated to the exact frequency needed to neutralize Drachnid weapons. In the Europa Research Facility, Dr. Maya Patel allowed herself a moment of satisfaction. 30 years of studying their weapon signatures, and they never changed them once. Predictable. Across the solar system, humanity's counterattack began. From Mars, squadrons of fighters emerged, their designs incorporating elements from every spacefaring race humanity had observed. The asteroid belt came alive as hidden missile platforms revealed themselves, each one targeting a specific weakness in Drachnid ship design. They're trying to regroup near Titan, Lieutenant Park reported from his station. Exactly as the simulation predicted. Commander Chen nodded. Execute Operation Thunderbolt. Let's show them why humanity didn't just copy alien technology. We improved it. The space around Saturn lit up as quantum torpedoes launched from Titan's supposedly uninhabited surface. Each weapon carried a payload designed specifically for Drachnid ship architecture, targeting vulnerabilities that only decades of careful observation could have revealed. In his Mars Command Center, General Wang watched the tactical display with grim satisfaction. All units, commence synchronized attack. Remember your training. Today we prove that humanity's greatest strength isn't our technology. It's our ability to learn from every enemy's mistakes. The human counterattack moved with devastating precision. Every formation, every maneuver had been practiced countless times in secret facilities throughout the solar system. While the galaxy thought Earth was struggling to establish a Mars colony, humanity had been preparing for this exact moment. Drachnid casualties at 40%, Park announced. They're trying to send distress signals to their nearest outpost. Sarah allowed herself a cold smile. Let them. The quantum disruption field will ensure only garbled data gets through. Let the galaxy wonder what happened to their invincible fleet. Admiral Krasfull watched in disbelief as his ships were systematically dismantled by weapons that shouldn't exist. The humans weren't just fighting back. They were executing a perfect battle plan, one that suggested intimate knowledge of Drachnid tactical doctrine. How? He demanded over the command channel. How did you develop this level of technology in secret? Your kind taught us well, Sarah replied. Every world you conquered, every civilization you destroyed. We watched. We learned. We adapted. While you were busy terrorizing primitive species, humanity was building an arsenal specifically designed to defeat you. The battle wasn't just a victory, it was a message to the galaxy. Humanity had hidden its true capabilities not out of fear, but strategy. They had turned their solar system into an interlocking defense network, every celestial body concealing weapons and technology that rivaled or surpassed their would-be conquerors. Galaxy's wake-up call. The battle ended not with a dramatic explosion, but with a silence that echoed across the solar system. The remnants of the once proud Drachnid fleet hung motionless in space, their weapons disabled, their communications cut off from the galaxy they had helped terrorize for so long. Admiral Krasful stood on his crippled flagship's bridge, watching as human ships surrounded his remaining vessels. Their design philosophy was now clear. Each craft incorporated technology from multiple species, improved and refined through decades of careful observation and innovation. Your surrender is accepted. Commander Chen's voice came through on all frequencies. Now you'll help deliver humanity's message to the galaxy. In the Europa Research Facility, Dr. Maya Patel began compiling the battle data. Every moment had been recorded in perfect detail, every demonstration of human capability carefully documented. This wasn't just a victory. It was a carefully choreographed revelation of humanity's true nature. Quantum transmission arrays ready, she reported. All major galactic communication nodes are targeted. General Wong's voice came through from Mars Command. Execute final phase. Let's show the galaxy why Earth should never have been underestimated. Across known space, communication networks suddenly came alive. The quantum technology humanity had developed in secret allowed them to broadcast simultaneously to every spacefaring civilization. They watched humanity's victory unfold in real time, saw their careful preparation and devastating effectiveness. To all species who would prey on the developing worlds of this galaxy, Sarah's voice rang out, translated into every known language. The battle you have witnessed serves as humanity's first and final warning. We are not primitive. We are not helpless. We have watched and learned from your conquests for decades. She paused, letting the images of the defeated Drachnid fleet sink in. Earth's solar system is now a fortress, armed with technology we developed while you thought we were still learning to reach Mars. We have studied every species, analyzed every tactic, and prepared countermeasures for every weapon. In his secure bunker, General Wong added his own message. Humanity could have revealed ourselves earlier. We could have joined your galactic community as equals. But we saw how you treated those who trusted in your good intentions. So we waited, watched, and prepared. The quantum broadcast showed footage from humanity's hidden facilities, vast shipyards beneath Mars' surface, weapon platforms disguised as asteroid mining operations, research centers hidden in gas giant atmospheres. 30 years of preparation revealed in a single moment. This is not a threat, Maya's voice continued. This is a promise. Earth will remain a sanctuary for developing civilizations. Any aggressive action against our solar system or those we protect will be met with the full force of humanity's arsenal. We know your weapons. We know your tactics. We know your weaknesses. On his crippled flagship, Admiral Krasful finally understood. Humanity hadn't just outfought the Drachnids. They had outthought them. While the galaxy's predator species focused on military might, Earth had practiced patience, deception, and strategic foresight. To those civilizations who wish to learn, to trade, to grow together in peace, Sarah concluded, humanity extends an open hand. But to those who would continue their campaigns of conquest, you have been warned. Earth is no longer hiding. We are ready, we are waiting, and we will not be conquered. As the broadcast ended, the galaxy fell silent. In countless command centers across known space, military leaders watched their tactical displays with new eyes. The seemingly primitive planet they had dismissed for so long had revealed itself as a sleeping giant, one that had spent decades preparing for this exact moment. Humanity's message was clear. The era of unchecked aggression in the galaxy was over. Earth would no longer stand idle while developing civilizations were conquered and exploited. They had transformed their entire solar system into an impregnable fortress, armed with technology specifically designed to counter any threat. The age of humanity's deception was over. The age of humanity's guardianship had begun. The end.